Hey there everyone, and welcome to Bill's Retro Gaming Show. Well, it looks like Arcade1up's latest release has finally made it to their website, and this is one that we knew was coming for a while. This is going to be the Wheel of Fortune Casinocade, and we're going to take a look at it right after this. Alright everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time on the channel, be sure to hit that subscription button, click the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I put up a new video, give this one a thumbs up, and leave a comment below if you want to be part of the conversation. So, as I said, it looks like the Wheel of Fortune Casinocade has made it to Arcade1up's website, so now we know the price and we know a little bit more information about it. Let's go over and let's check it out. So looking at the Arcade1up website, it's not that easy to find this. I had to actually do a quick search for it because if I go over to new arrivals, it's actually not showing up here yet. But if I go to the search and I type in wheel, here it is. This is the Wheel of Fortune Casinocade Deluxe from Arcade1up. Now they are listing a price of $4.99, which I think is a better price than we originally thought this was going to be. So this is right in line with all of the other deluxe cabs that they have released recently. Now, obviously, it's not available for pre-order yet. It's just saying notify me, but we can dive in and we can get a little more information on it based on what they show on the website. All right, so let's just see what it says right here. It says the Wheel of Fortune Casinocade Deluxe arcade game adds a little taste of Vegas to your game night or home arcade collection. Fans will love to spin on this high-quality novelty cabinet. You know, again, remains to be seen. The 4 original premium Wheel of Fortune games will keep you and your friends and family entertained for hours. Collect gems through your daily spins. Also earn gems by time played in slot games and unlock other classic puzzle, card, and table games. And you can also unlock avatars with gems. So interesting. It sounds like it basically comes with 4 games unlocked and ready to play. And the remaining games, which we'll get into in a second, are unlockable as you play through. Now it comes with dual LCD screens. You have an 8-inch top screen and a 10-inch bottom screen. So that doesn't look like it's changed. Now, one of the things when we first saw this at CES was those 2 screens and how small they seemed. We thought maybe they were going to kind of go back to the drawing board on this a little bit and maybe change that up, but it doesn't look like they've done that. Dual speakers bring the classic casino sights and sounds to life. The bottom panel is a touchscreen for immersive interactive gameplay and includes surrounding flashing chaser lights. All right, so let's just take a look at the product details here real quick. So Wi-Fi enabled and online leaderboards. So it sounds like, you know, through Wi-Fi there will be leaderboards for this thing. It doesn't sound like there's anything where you can play against people, but I don't know with a casino game how that would work anyway. Daily spins. Now that's interesting. I'm not really sure what that would actually mean. Daily spins. Are you you get a special allotment per day of spins that you can take? Maybe you earn more as you play. I don't know. Maybe kind of like with mobile games where, you know, you play until your quote unquote energy runs out and then you have to wait for more energy to build up or buy more. It doesn't say anything about microtransactions. I highly doubt there are any. I really hope there aren't any because that would be, I think a lot of people would be disappointed with that. But I guess we'll have to find out more information on what daily spins means. The dual LCD screens I talked about, bottom screen is a touchscreen, light up buttons, 4 original premium Wheel of Fortune novelty casino games, and 26 unlockable games built in. So let me stop here for a second because I know when they first announced this, there was a lot of speculation on would these be for fun only, or would there be any kind of real monetary value or money you could win or something like that. The fact that they are calling them novelty casino games leads me to believe with almost certainty that this is just for fun casino playing, that there is not going to be any kind of payout or any kind of money that you can get or anything like that, which totally makes sense. I couldn't see them possibly being able to make this a real casino game with real money tied to it. So this basically confirms to me that this is for fun only. These are novelty casino games. Dual speakers for quote-unquote crisp casino sound. Funny that the speakers are crisp, but the LCD screens are not. Lit-Marquee, and it's over 5 feet tall. Right, so here's the games list. 4 original premium Wheel of Fortune games. Wheel of Fortune Puzzle Mania, Big Wheel Spin, bonus cards, and Free Spin Mania. So these 4 games are going to be unlocked and playable as soon as you get this cab. Now, the other games that we're going to go through are all unlockable. Now, what that means, again, not really sure how you unlock them. I guess it's as you continue to play through, you'll unlock these different games to be able to play. And it looks like there are a variety of different types of games. They're not all casino games. Or not all, like, slot casino games, I should say. So they list 20 of them here. Baccarat, Bingo, Blackjack, Caribbean Stud Poker, Craps, Deuces Wild, Fruit Burst, Gumdrop Blocks, Jacks Are Better, Joker Poker, Klondike Solitaire, Mahjong Deluxe, Pai Gow Poker, Photo Hunter, Roulette, 3-Card Poker, Tri-Peak Solitaire, Ultimate Sudoku, Wordplay, and Word Waffle are 20 that they list. Supposedly there are going to be 26 altogether, so there's a bunch of them that they don't list here, but I think we might know what they are anyway. And then here's the dimensions for all of you who like to see what the height and width and everything of this is going to be. And it's not very heavy. It's 67 pounds. All right, so let's take a minute and let's check out some of the screenshots of this a little closer. So again, I would be curious to know if this is exactly 100% what it's going to look like, or if these are still renders, but we'll kind of get into that a little bit. But this is the overall. So let's kind of break this down a little bit. You can see you've got the 10-inch screen here, which they say is a touch screen. You got the 8-inch screen up here, which is basically just, you know, kind of for, you know, gameplay. Think of like a DRM or a second screen on like a pinball machine. That's kind of how I'm viewing this. You know, you got your speakers here. Apparently this lights up. It says light up marquee, and you've got your buttons down here for spin and whatever. So it's a typical newer casino game where everything is button driven. You don't have the, you know, like the slot handles on this kind of thing. Now, what's interesting about this is it looks like it's a 2-piece unit here, where the top is like your bar top type, and then the bottom piece here is the base for it. At least that's how it looks in this picture. So it looks like you'll be setting the base together and then putting the bar top together and then putting this online. Interestingly enough, there's another little break right here. So, but this just may be a side panel piece that screws on to it. So it's interesting. Interesting that it's got this little foot base here as well. I'm assuming that is for some kind of added stability. All right, and here is the games list. Like I said, they listed like 20 up top plus another 4 for 24. So it looks like they're not listing all of the games that are available. There's still, I guess, a couple that we don't know exactly what they're going to be. But it does seem to be a mixture of, you know, like slot machine, dice, cards, word games, you know, a lot of that kind of stuff. Now, how that's all going to play with these controls, I'm guessing a lot of this stuff is going to be right on that touch screen, which again, you know, I wish they'd made the touch screen bigger. To be honest with you, I wish, rather than this being a 10-inch screen, I wish this whole thing was the screen, and this part here, you know, maybe was a bezel that changes with each game more so, and so that, you know, if you want to make it so that if a game requires it to be bigger with less of a bezel, they could do that. I don't know what the point of doing this is. Plus, you know, you're playing all these other games and you're kind of stuck with this giant Wheel of Fortune bezel around it regardless of what game you're playing. Not sure what the thought process there was. It's a little odd to me personally. Okay, here is a better look at some of the screens. And yeah, these really feel like kind of renders to me. These don't feel like real screenshots, but maybe I'm wrong. So you got your 8-inch screen up here. You've got your 10-inch screen here with this bezel that, again, never changes. And then the control panel here. Your on, off, and volume. You got your coin in, your bet up and down, bet max, and a spin button. Again, feels like this makes sense for the slot machine games, but if you're playing like Sudoku or poker or something, or word search or something like that, I'm guessing everything's going to be done on this tiny little touch screen. Side view of the cab, again, you can see that break there. So you've got your basically your bar top here sitting on top of a base. All right, so I guess this is a better look at what the actual thing is going to look like with somebody standing right next to it. And it looks pretty much like it shows in those other pictures anyway. So I guess if they are renders, they're close to what the actual machine is going to look like. Again, another look at the buttons. Well, that is actually kind of cool. The Arcade1up badge looks like it's raised somewhat and not just a sticker on it. You know, I don't know. Little things like that I think are kind of neat. Again, here is a full look with somebody standing right next to it. So it looks very similar to everything that we've seen, certainly what they showed off at CES. It doesn't look like they've changed anything from then. All right, here's the box again. All right, and there you go. All right, and there you have it. That is a closer look at the Wheel of Fortune Casinocade from Arcade1up. It's now up on their website. It is not available for pre-order yet. It's still on Notify Me, so if you are interested, you could click that Notify button, put in your email, and they will send you information when it's actually available to purchase. But, you know, we've been curious about some of the aspects of it. Were they going to change anything from CES? What were the games going to be on it? What was the play going to be like? So I think we got a little bit more information here just from what they've shown on the website. I'm sure there will be more to come. My guess is that they are going to do another one of those That One Up shows, and it's going to focus on the Casinocade because it seems like that's the next one that's going to be announced, officially announced and put out there. I know a lot of us are hoping for more stuff. A lot of us are hoping to see Time Crisis. A lot of us we're thinking a Big Buck Hunter Pro might come out. There have been talks of an 80s game. I know, you know, people have been talking about they want to see something new and different. While this is new and different, I think there's only a certain segment of people who are going to be interested in this. But we'll see how it goes. I'm not saying it's great. I'm not saying it's horrible. I'm just putting it out there for you guys to make your own decisions. So, of course, let me know in the comments. What do you think of the Casinocade? Is it something you're interested in? Is it something that you have zero interest in? Let me know for sure, all right? But that's going to do it for this one. When we do find out more information, I'm sure I will be back. But for now, that's it, and I hope you guys have a great day. Take care.